Meet Year 7.
Awesome!
It's the most important year of school so far.
You're not here to have a laugh and a good time. You're here to learn.
With so many changes, new friends,
Yes, have you got a class?
and new teachers.
You are a Greenwood boy.
It's an exciting world to discover.
Wow.
It can be fun, but sometimes it can be tough. There are different challenges for everybody.
We're in year 7, we're acting like 3-year-olds.
We've rigged another secondary school with loads of cameras,
Is this what you see when you look through a camera? Because this is awesome.
so you can find out exactly what happens.
You're on report by my request.
I'm Trev. I used to go to school here, but now I'm one of the teachers.
Last question, because you're going to run out of time.
Welcome to our school.
Need a wig.
Starting at secondary school can seem scary. Unfamiliar classrooms, strange-looking teachers, and a whole bunch of new kids to mix with. Today on our school, we're going to see how 2 of Year 7 are settling into their new surroundings. Later, we'll meet Taylor J.
Hello.
But first, say hello to Archie.
I'm really good at dancing. Do you want to see me dancing?
He's just transferred to Greenwood from another school and comes with a reputation.
I get told off for being cheeky and chatty a lot.
He's not exactly a shy boy,
I was in the shower, I went like this and I saw her hair and I was like, hallelujah.
but he's glad his old mate Spencer's on hand to help him settle in.
We're Sparchy, Spencer and Archie.
We are Sparchy. We wear Harachi. We put some spray on and make sure it's Versace. Yeah.
Oh, mate, what a goal. Mate, what a goal. He's funny and, like, he's cheeky, like he can get away with things easy.
Archie lives a short walk from school.
I live with my mum, my dad and my little brother. Jensen's like me, kind of like a cheeky boy.
This cheerful lad is keen to settle in fast.
Jack. Keep calling you Jack. Jake.
Archie's antics may be raising a few smiles with fellow pupils,
How many yellow cards you got?
I've only had one.
but he's not proving popular with everyone in the classroom, especially in maths with Mr. Bruton.
Archie, your chair is there. Why are you over there? Look at everyone else. What are they doing?
Some of them are sitting.
Everyone is sitting down.
Yeah.
So why are you not sitting down? Sit down.
Sir, I leant on my chair.
Sit down.
Okay.
The longer you take, the longer you're staying.
I'm sitting down.
You're not, you're swinging.
So I can stand up then.
Archie's clowning about has alerted the attention of Head of Year 7, Miss Richardson.
Now, young man, I'm giving you a very clear warning now. You do not come here to Greenwood Academy and start getting on my behaviour log, young man. Now, I know for a fact Miss Rowan's already spoken to you about showing off, and I'm putting to an end to that now. You're on report, and I tell you now, if you fail that in a week, you'll be with me in isolation and have your parents in. Don't care. You sort out your behaviour now, Archie. Do you understand? Yes, Miss Richardson. Right, go to your lesson.
Not a good start, Archie. You're now on report, which means the teachers must give a mark for behaviour and effort after every lesson.
I think he's settled in a bit too much, too fast.
I had 2 yellow cards and I'm on report, that's it. And everyone else has had like ambers and reds and all that. It's not unfair, is it?
No. That's life.
Bad luck, Archie. You've quickly found your way into Miss Richardson's bad book. It's not all about being centre of attention, you know.
Archie, why are you still not working and you're bobbing your
I
head
am,
down?
sir.
Up and down.
Look,
It's not a dance session, this is a maths lesson.
it's not dancing, sir. It's an impression.
First warning.
But Archie still appears to be causing a disruption, and Mr. Bruton is less than impressed.
Second warning.
Second warning. What for?
You're not working.
I'm working, sir. I've got my work here. How's this dancing?
Unhappy with his performance, Miss Richardson wants another one-to-one with Archie.
you got 2 cards already. We weren't impressed. Why did you get them cards last week?
I don't know, I think it was because I was talking with, like, Spencer and everyone.
Do you think you were showing off a bit?
No, I was just talking and I got, like, cards for talking.
OK, you know that you're not allowed to unless you should really be listening to Miss or Sir, OK? It is about speaking at appropriate times. You don't have to sit there in silence for the entire hour. I don't expect you to sit there in silence for the entire hour, OK? But I do expect you to be listening to members of staff, especially to make a good impression considering you only just arrived. OK? All right, thank you very much for that.
It's all right.
He is a nice character. He just needs to start getting it right within lessons, because I think that's where he's trying to show off a little bit to get more friends.
Let's hope Archie's learnt his lesson now. Earlier, we met new boy Archie. He's a lively lad, full of beans.
I actually fired.
But his entertaining behaviour has quickly got him on report.
I don't want to be like one of those kids that are labelled as like a bad kid. I want to like know the teachers that I can turn it around and be a good kid.
Has he learned his lesson now?
Archie, I don't appreciate you ignoring me. Sit in that seat.
Yeah, I am, miss.
Sorry.
So we'll start looking at some really complex ones, because I believe...
I want to see what I look like.
Enough. Now, get on with your designs. Where's your pencil? Now, that should be out.
Okay.
That'll be no then.
I love it.
It seems his fooling about has once again been detected by the Richardson radar.
We had a discussion in the morning about that. So now, young man, you've lost your break and lunchtime today and you'll be coming straight down to my room in 016. Stand still and stand up straight. Get off the wall. Have a bit of respect for yourself when you're speaking to me as well. Now, I've also been in contact with your mum and left a voicemail, and we're also going to contact your old school as well. I'm not too happy. I tell you now, no one gets away with having a conversation with me yesterday and then decides to get on the behaviour log again. If you don't understand what happens at the school and how to behave, it's not a problem. You can spend every single break and lunchtime and after school with me, and we can just do lines, that's fine. Do you understand? Yes, Miss Richardson?
Yes, Miss Richardson.
OK, come straight down to 016, you understand? If you don't, it'll be an hour after school.
Archie's keen-to-be-seen approach has got him noticed for all the wrong reasons. And that third Miss Richardson chat should really give him something to chew on.
Go outside. Can split what you're chewing. Thank you.
Spit out my chewing gum.
Out.
Okay.
Oh, poor Archie.
You're not allowed to chew chewing gum in class, but, like, it's a very, like, addictive thing.
I concentrate better when I have chewing gum. Chewing gum's just amazing.
It's tutor time, and Mr. Elliot is about to announce why he's dressed in a rather peculiar fashion.
So it looks like you play the piano every Thursday.
Okay, so 7A, 7D. On Monday, you guys will be going on a trip to the Black Country Museum. Right? It is a museum that is in Dudley.
Dudley.
Okay? Obviously, you can tell it's sort of an older place, and you'll be seeing
Victorian era,
Victorian era.
Our attire today to show you what kind of dress that they wore back in Victorian times.
So it will be a
sleepover, guys.
School trips can be a great chance to hang out with your mates and even make some new ones. But what else is so good about school trips?
Trips, I think, are good for, like, having fun instead of having to be at school.
You can, like, mess around more, can't you? You get to, like, miss lessons, get out of work.
You get to mess around and that.
Not quite what I was thinking of, Taylor. And you might want to think twice about messing about on this trip.
It's very strict in those days, Tony.
No, you got hit with the cane. Swear, they hit me with a cane.
I ain't gonna do
I'm
that.
gonna throw down.
Silly.
Being away from home for the night could be a good chance for Archie to bond with his new classmates.
But now I know, like, quite a lot of people in Year 7, so I can, like, talk to everyone.
Now I look like a Victorian. Woohoo! Market song.
The bells on the bus
go round and round, round and round, round and round.
Taylor, Jay and Tamar were singing loud, really loud.
The drums on the bus go beep, beep, beep all day long.
Everyone was like, shut up.
The journey is an opportunity for Lucy to think about how different Victorian times were.
I think I was reading, and they had to wear like corsets that had like whalebone or something like that in them, and that was like really tight.
I love that.
Can you imagine the backache?
For Taylor J, it's time to carefully plan the evening.
Sweets! Messaging me mother!
What do you think's a good plan for tonight? What time do you think's a reasonable time for the children to go to sleep?
Do you think the kids are going to sleep?
I hope so.
All nighter!
All nighter!
All nighter!
All nighter!
Yeah, we all got munchies. Lucy, did you buy munchies? We all got munchies.
The Victorian era spanned from 1837 to 1901, during the reign of Queen Victoria.
Welcome to the Black Country Living Museum, everybody! Woo!
And this living museum is a great way for Year 7 to experience how different life would have been in those days. How will a traditional Victorian lesson with a rather strict Mr. Williams compare to theirs?
Quickly, what's your name? Rosie, get in line.
Rosie?
Follow me, this way.
Let's pay attention, class.
It was split into two groups. Boys on this side, girls on that side.
All the way round.
No, boys sat there, girls sat there.
No, because we were facing that way. Girls sat that side, boys sat that side.
Well, you know.
You may sit.
In Victorian times, school is different because you only have 3 subjects to learn.
And the lessons would have been called the 3 R's, reading, arithmetic, writing. And you will have come to this school to learn those 3 things.
It must have been really hard because the teachers are really strict.
Some of the questions I shall ask. What is wrong with you, boy?
Sorry, sir.
Are you a clown? Are you, boy? Are you a clown?
No, sir.
Right. First of all, you're going to do the 2 and 3 times table. So sit up straight. 1 times 2 equals 2. 2 times 2 equals 4.
They go 1 times 2 is 2. 2 times 2 is 4. Why can't you just go 1, 2 is 2, 2 is 4? It's easier.
You laughing girl, stand up. Come out here.
Archie and Spencer were in front of me and they kept making me laugh. So they were making me laugh that much, the teacher told me to go up.
Put your left hand out, girl.
Do you think Taylor J knows he's not really going to hit her?
Now, let this be a lesson to you all when I say no talking or laughing.
Maybe she doesn't.
Hold your hand out, girl. Sit down, girl.
He was this close to whacking me on my hand.
Nah, not really.
And then Mr. Williams grabbed Archie by his ear and pulled him out to the front of the class.
Stand up, boy.
Actually, Courtney, he only pretended to grab his ear.
Stand out there. Don't worry about that. Stand there.
Looks like for Archie, a Victorian lesson is no different from today.
I really liked the school. I mean, I liked the old-fashioned beams and how it looked really good inside, and how they got the little, like, the chalk and that, and I liked the writing because it was like, yeah, I like really curly writing.
After a good old-fashioned telling off, what better remedy than a trip to the Victorian chemist?
So you arrive in my shop and you tell me what's wrong with you.
In the olden days, you had to pay to see a doctor, and not everyone could afford to, so the local chemist was the next best thing.
Because this was your poor man's doctor. Not only were they the poor man's doctor, because people couldn't afford to go to the doctor, they were the poor man's dentist. And also, they were the poor man's vet. See them big glass jars in the window? We should have 4. Now, them represented the 4 elements. That's earth, wind, fire and water. So you would know straight away, if you saw those signs in the window, this is the chemist shop.
Finally, a chance to explore one of the very coal mines which helped give the Black Country its name.
excited, but when we got in there, we was all like, oh my gosh, I can't see.
I was excited, but like the man told us it was haunted, so I was really scared.
It's horrible down there, like it's all dirt.
I personally liked mine because I like the really earthy smell.
I thought it was really interesting but scary at the same time.
I was just like looking at the people and I was like, wow, this is like the way they live down here. I was like pitch black.
Seeing how their great-great-grandparents once lived is proving to be a real eye-opener.
It made me think like horrible for the children in Victorian times because they never had no technology. We're lucky now because we've got all the internet and stuff.
Well, Courtney, they may not have had the internet, but lots of things were invented in Victorian times, like the telephone, bicycle, typewriter, and even the flushing toilet. The busy day has barely left Taylor, Jay and Archie any time to hang out with their mates.
Welcome to your second home. Come in.
Perhaps tonight will be the perfect opportunity.
I'm scared. No smelly boys allowed, so don't come in if you don't like it.
That told you, Spencer. While the girls neatly settle in for the night, the boys decide to let off some steam. Good to see Archie getting to grips with his mates, though. Ooh, look out, guys.
Put everything out nicely.
I'm going there. Donald's going there, I think.
I'm going next to...
Spencer's going in the corner.
But when you're away from Mum and Dad for the night, surrounded by friends, sleep is going to be the last thing on your mind. School trips with your mates can be the perfect opportunity to catch up on the gossip.
Come on, Bill.
And get yourself a makeover. Right, Leo? After a hectic day, it's time to finally get some sleep.
You can stay awake, all right? But I don't want you to upset people who want to sleep.
Good night, everyone. Good night, God bless.
What time did you go to sleep last night?
I went about 5.
It was fun going on the school trip, but it was a bit exhausting. You should do it again.
I'm not looking forward to going back to school because everyone's tired and everyone's going to be really moody with everyone.
Sorry, Kyra. All good things must come to an end. But before you all go, Mr. Saunders has a job for you.
You're not leaving unless this place is absolutely clean.
A spot of good old-fashioned tidying up.
I think that going on an overnight trip with like our classmates in Year 7 was a really big thing for us. I mean, some of us got to know each other a little bit more than we did before, I feel.
I got to know Tamar more, Kyra more, because I obviously don't know them that well.
I didn't make any new friends, but I bonded with them more.
I got to know Casey more.
Because I'm just amazing.
You're so full of yourself.
Friends are really important to me because what would school be without friends?
Having become more familiar with their friends, perhaps Taylor, Jay and Archie can now focus more on their class work instead of their classmates.
I bet you it's 4. What? See?
Perhaps Miss Richardson's wise words may finally have taken effect on Archie.
He's starting now to understand how to behave in lessons and how not to get them yellow cards.
I'm 2, 4, 6, 8. Ooh, 8. You can't do that. But then you see on the thing that you got to add 1 to it. So I reckon I have learnt my lesson, but I still will get a few yellow cards and ambers and reds.
Well done, Taylor, Jay and Archie. After all, it's good to get noticed in school, but for all the right reasons, not the wrong ones. Next time, can Lucy, Year 7's BFG...
Who's your favourite giant?
You.
Yes. Overcome some big nerves.
Are you feeling brave enough to talk about it next lesson?
And meet Darnell, who thinks he's Mr. Cool,
To be, not to be. That is my.
but finds himself in hot water.
Darnell, I've had enough of your comments. You can go stand outside.
What? I'm thinking.
You're looking at me like.
Is there anything working in here? The thing that they've done.
Look up, Ogie. It's on camera.